Pleasant day of everyone. We are the Team 3. We're going to be tackled about the UNICEF or the United Nations International Children Emergency Fund. In order to broaden or widen our knowledge about this, kindly listen to us. Let me explain and my group mates about the UNICEF. UNICEF believes that all children have a right to survive, thrive, and fulfill their potential to the benefit of a better world. From now on, we're going to tackle about the history of UNICEF logo from a child drinking milk to a parent lifting up a child. Discover how their logo has evolved over the years. This was the logo of UNICEF in 1946. UNICEF is created by Resolution 57 of the United Nations General Assembly on December 11, 1946 to provide supplies and assistance to the children after the World War II. In October 1953, the United Nations General Assembly extends UNICEF's mandate indefinitely to assist vulnerable children. As a UN agency with a distinct mandate, UNICEF developed its own visual identity. UNICEF's first logo features a child drinking a cup of milk, which reflects the organization's main activity at the time, delivering milk to the children. This logo retains some elements of the UN logo on which it is based, such as the olive branches and the globe in the background. A child drinking milk becomes the symbol of the UNICEF. As UNICEF focus expands to include the wider needs of children, the organization's logo changes as well. In the 1960s, a child drinking milk is redesigned as a mother lifting up a child. This is also linked to the UN adoptions of the Declarations of the Rights of the Child in 1959, which defines children's rights to protections, educations, healthcare, shelter, in addition to good nutrition. A standard global logo is issued which retains the mother and child emblem as the dot on the eye of UNICEF. This is the first version of the UNICEF logo to be registered with the World Intellectual Property Organization. While the key elements of the 1975 logo are retained, the typeface is revisited to align with some prevailing visual trends of the time. In 1986, coinciding with UNICEF's 40th anniversary, the logo changes again. The typeface becomes Futura bold and the color goes from black to PMS reflects blue. UNICEF issues the Identifications Graphic Standards Manual, the organization's first brand book. The logo features UNICEF's name in lowercase and heavy typeface alongside the mother and the child emblem. The design approach is aligned with the Swiss style of the time. Minimalist in nature, this logo is seen as clearer compared to previous versions, lending itself better to universal recognizability and classic. In 2001, the UNICEF logo, as we know it today, is introduced along the guidelines for its use on multiple platforms. The color is changed from PMS Reflects Blue to PMS Process Cyan. The undulated colors of the new UNICEF brand colors, plated, cyan, yellow, pink, and violet, are meant to evoke of the vibrancy of children. The logo is stylish and simplified. The mother and child emblem is modernized to reflect a more genetic figure. In 2008, UNICEF tagline becomes Unite for Children. Previously, this call to action had been used for UNICEF's campaign in addition to Unite Against AIDS and Unite for Peace. The transition of Unite for Children from a campaign tagline to the brand signature emphasizes UNICEF's advocacy role in support of the Millennium Development Goals and the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Unite for Children communicates how the organization brings partners together across sectors to achieve results for children. This is the logo from 2016 until now. For Every Child is adopted as the organization's brand strategy and becomes part of the logo. For Every Child echoes UNICEF's universal mandate to protect the rights of children everywhere, and embodies the organization's missions to give greatest priority to the most disadvantaged children. Modularity is a key component of this new logo. For every child is just the first half of the brand statement. The second half includes words that showcase the scope of UNICEF work. For example, for every child, hope; for every child, opportunity; and for every child, dignity. This logo as enables us to highlight the challenges children face as well as the hopes we have for them.
Good day everyone, I am Sheryl Padin and I'm going to tackle about the objectives of the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund or UNICEF. UNICEF believes that nurturing and caring for children are the cornerstone of human progress. UNICEF was created with this purpose in mind: to work with others to overcome the obstacles that poverty, violence, disease, and discrimination place in a child's path. UNICEF advocates for measures to give children the best starts in life because proper care at the youngest age forms the strongest foundation for a person's future. The main objectives of UNICEF are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, and partners for the goals.
Hi, my name is Fitche Saban Estose. I am going to talk about the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund or UNICEF. UNICEF was basically created to provide shelter, nutrition, clothing, and healthcare to the children after the Second World War. UNICEF works to provide a safe and protective environment for vulnerable children, including the victims of abuse, exploitation, and violence. UNICEF develops and strengthens child protection networks at the community, local, and national levels. The main function of the UNICEF includes providing immunization and disease prevention, administering treatment for children and their mothers who are affected from HIV, strengthen childhood and maternal nutrition, improving sanitation, promoting education, and providing emergency relief in response to disasters. UNICEF in the Philippines. Since then, UNICEF has been helping the Philippine government to strengthen national policies, programs, and services to ensure that all Filipino children enjoy the rights. UNICEF works with the Department of Health to improve routine immunization coverage in the Philippines. That should be all. Thank you.
The United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, or UNICEF, it promotes the right and well-being of every child in everything we do. It also saves children's lives, to defend their rights, and to help them fulfill their potential from early childhood through adolescence. What is the definition of UNICEF? UNICEF works to build a better world for every child. UNICEF provides more children with clean water, life-saving food and vaccine, education, and protection from any violence than any other humanitarian organization.